welcome back to the Plumbob Report. I'm so glad you're here because, this week, packed.
No pun intended.
Oh, Danny Reyes, always there with it. So look, we are kicking things off with the Sims 4X Bridgerton collab, which is live right now.
The kits are out. The free event runs through July 7th, and I have thoughts. Many thoughts.
Same. We're getting into whether the build potential is actually worth it or just really pretty screenshots.
And then, Paralives. Early access drops May 25th.
They dropped 45 minutes of raw gameplay this week.
45 minutes.
Wow.
Like no cuts, just vibes and features I didn't know I needed.
We'll break down what's actually in at launch and what the devs are being upfront about not shipping yet. Honestly, the honesty is kind of refreshing.
It is. We'll dig into that.
Then we've got the GGMods Modathon wrapping up, the mod community getting some real recognition, and
The Sims Insider is back.
the Sims Insider is back with Project X Gossip.
And apparently EA devs are low-key excited about Paralives. That's wild, right?
That's wild! We'll also zoom out on the genre as a whole, talk seed, live service Sims, and what Paralives actually changes for the space.
Big week, like genuinely big.
Okay, let's get into it. Bridgerton era, let's go. We want to hear from you. Submit questions via the web form in the description or give us a call at 747-677-1037 and leave your question. Don't be shy. Our AI assistant makes it super easy. Dear gentle listener, you are cordially invited to the most resplendent masquerade ball of the season.
No, stop. Danny Reyes, I am begging you.
What? I was committed to the bit.
You were committed to a crime. Okay, so yes, the Sims 4 Bridgerton collab is officially live. And look, I have feelings.
You always have feelings about collabs.
Fair. Okay, so EA dropped two kits, Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ballroom Kit and the Lady Bridgerton's Masquerade Ball Fashion Kit. And then there's also a free in-game event running alongside them.
Right, so the EA announcement confirmed the collab is live now. Regency-inspired build items, period dresses, the whole fantasy. And Becca, as a gallery creator, you had to be losing your mind a little bit.
Okay, I won't lie, the Ballroom Kit, I looked at those build items and immediately started drafting a lot in my head. We're talking grand archways, ornate flooring, the kind of stuff that makes a build look like it costs 10 million simoleons.
Sims Community did a full review of the ballroom kit, and they were pretty positive on the build mode objects. Architectural details, the furniture range.
Yeah, and the fashion kit got its own review too. The clothes are genuinely gorgeous, like Regency ball gowns in Sims 4. That's not nothing.
Right. But here's the thing. 2 separate kits. You're buying both if you want the full look.
Which is the part where I go,
Yeah, it's that classic EA bundle math where the vibe costs extra.
I mean, I get why they split them. Build stuff and CAS stuff are different kits. But if you want a sim dressed in a ball gown standing in a ballroom, you're paying for 2 kits.
To be fair, though, the free event is genuinely real. Sims Community listed over 22 new items available through the event rewards, free unlockables, running from May 12th to July 7th.
Wait, July 7th? Okay, that's actually a decent window. I expected like 2 weeks and then it's gone forever.
Yeah, you've got time. It's not a panic grind.
Good, because my Sims 4 load time alone would eat half that window.
10 minutes of staring at the Plumbob. We know.
It's meditative at this point. Okay, but back to the kits. The Game Reactor piece also noted the collab brings period dresses and buildings straight out of the Netflix series. So if you're a Bridgerton fan first and a Sims player second, this is basically a gift.
And honestly, that's a big chunk of the audience. The Bridgerton crossover with Sims players is huge.
Totally. And as a gallery creator, I'll say even if you're not a Bridgerton person, the build pieces are usable beyond the theme. Gothic ballroom, Victorian manor, period drama roleplay saves.
Oh, for sure. Good build kit items are good build kit items regardless of the IP.
I just wish it wasn't split across 2 paid kits. That's my one thing.
Right. Pay for the full dream or pick your priority.
Fashion or furniture. Classic impossible choice.
Chuckling story of my life, honestly.
So we've got Bridgerton Glamour, a free event with real breathing room, and 2 kits that are pretty but require a little wallet math. Not too shabby as collabs go.
Agreed. And speaking of spending your life sim energy and maybe your money, the landscape for where players do that is genuinely shifting right now. What happens when there's a new place to put both? Okay, so shifting gears. You know what drops May 25th?
Oh, I know where this is going. Paralives Early Access. It's actually happening.
I'm cautiously hyped. Emphasis on cautiously.
Why cautiously? Why not just hyped?
Because, Danny Reyes, I have been burned before. You know my Sims 3 legacy situation.
Right. The save. Rest in peace.
I don't attach too hard anymore. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, fair. But listen, they just dropped 45 minutes of raw gameplay, like no cuts. InVen Global covered it, and PC Gamer picked it up too. This is not a trailer. This is them saying, here's the actual game. Go look.
45 minutes of unedited footage?
Unedited. And it holds up, Becca Hartwell. It genuinely holds up.
Okay, what are we actually seeing in there? Because I've watched some of it and I want to hear your read.
So the build mode is like, I can't even explain it. You can resize individual furniture pieces individually.
Wow.
Not just object placement. You can literally scale a couch to fit your exact room.
Wait, really? That's been a top wishlist item for Sims players forever.
Forever! And PC Gamer's Molly Taylor wrote this piece this week saying Paralives is, quote, packed with tiny features she's been desperately wanting in The Sims for years. That headline is doing a lot.
I mean, yeah, that's not a subtle headline.
Not subtle at all. And Rock Paper Shotgun's Oysen Kunki also covered the gameplay drop, noting the game is arriving next week after a long wait. 7 years, Becca Hartwell. 7 years since the initial announcement in 2019.
7 years. Okay, that's a long development road for a small indie team.
And they're being so honest about it, like the team posted messaging specifically about managing expectations for early access. Sims Community covered it. They're basically saying, this is not the finished game, here's what's in and what's not.
Which I actually respect a lot. Early access games that pretend to be complete are the ones that collapse under the backlash.
Exactly. And Simulation Daily's Brittany Alva had a full breakdown of the day one features. You've got build mode, parafolk creation, live mode with the basics. What's not there yet is some of the deeper life simulation stuff, careers, bigger social systems. That's coming post-launch.
So day one is more of a foundation.
A really good-looking foundation.
Okay, so what specifically is making people lose their minds beyond the furniture resizing?
Okay, so Molly Taylor listed out a bunch. Curved walls, the ability to place items on stairs, color wheels that actually work on everything, and the character creator has sliders that are not the Sims 4 sliders.
We don't need to say more than that.
We really don't.
I'm on both sides a little bit, though. Like, some of these features sound incredible, but early access can be rough, especially for a team this size.
Oh, totally. And the team is not hiding that. Sims Daily also noted they're planning free content updates post-launch, so the model seems to be get in early, build with us, more comes later.
That's actually a pretty community-forward approach.
Almost like they've watched what happens when a developer isn't community-forward.
Almost like. What's the price point? Do we know?
I don't have a confirmed number in front of me, so I don't want to throw something out there.
Fair. Check the Steam page, listeners.
But here's what I keep thinking. The Sims team internally, according to a Sims community piece about the Sims Insider, the developers themselves are excited about Paralives. Like the people making the competitor game are being watched by the people at EA.
Wait, the insider said that?
Yeah, and that ties into some Project X gossip we should probably get into, because that story has more layers.
Right, and it connects to what the modding community has been building while all of this plays out.
Speaking of which, the GGMods Modathon just wrapped up, and the winners are kind of a big deal.
Oh, I want to talk about that. Let's go. Okay, speaking of the community going absolutely feral.
The Modathon, yes! My timeline was unhinged.
So for anyone who missed it, GGMods ran their very first Modathon, and according to OpenCritic, the winners have officially been announced.
And the modding community absolutely lost it. My meme account got tagged like 50 times in one afternoon.
That's wild, right? So what actually won?
Okay, so the Gamer covered the full results. We're talking real prizes, real competition. The winning mods spanned gameplay fixes, new interactions, quality of life stuff.
Stuff that, probably should already be in the base game, but here we are.
Chuckling, modders patching EA's announcements before EA ships them. Classic. I say it every week.
And the fact that GGMods even organized this, like a whole dedicated Modathon event celebrating mod creators, is such a good sign for the community.
It matters. Mod creators don't always get flowers. This was flowers.
100%. Okay, now here's where it gets juicy.
The insider is back.
Wait, I thought we were done with insider gossip for a while.
Nope, Sims Community reported this week that the Sims Insider has returned, and they've got fresh Project X gossip, like actual new details.
Okay, what kind of details are we talking?
So the really interesting part isn't just what they said about Project X, it's the other thing. According to Sims Community, the Insider is saying the EA team is genuinely excited about Paralives.
Like, internally excited?
Internally excited, not threatened, not panicked, excited.
I mean, I actually believe that. I've met some of those developers, and they love this genre. If someone's doing something cool in the space, they'd notice.
Right, and it sort of reframes the whole Paralives conversation. It's not this hostile rivalry. Maybe it's more like the whole life sim category leveling up.
Which is kind of what we want, right? A rising tide.
Exactly. And Project X gossip on top of that, the Insider dropping both in one return visit is a lot.
Okay, I need more Project X tea, but I also respect that we can't just read the whole article on air.
Link in the show notes, Sims Community, go read it. It's worth your time.
So, mod creators getting celebrated, the Insider back with receipts, and the EA team low-key rooting for the competition. That's a week.
It really is. And honestly, that last detail is what sticks with me. Because flip that on its head,
and suddenly, the genre conversation looks completely different.
which, Becca Hartwell, is exactly what we need to talk about next.
Seed, live service Sims, the whole picture. Let's go. So, Seed is out here doing something completely different from everything else in the space.
Right, like DualShockers ran a hands-on preview and the framing is wild. This isn't a personal life sim, it's civilizational scale. You're building societies, not just households.
Which is so far from my sim burns the mac and cheese energy.
Totally different vibe. But that's kind of the point, you know? The life sim genre is actually branching right now. You've got Paralives doing the intimate, cozy thing, Seed going full civilization builder with AI-driven characters.
And then Sims 4 sitting in the middle as this massive live service life simulation platform. Like, that framing is worth actually thinking about.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
So, there was a piece out this week framing Sims 4 as a live service life simulation platform, and honestly, that's what it is now. It's not a boxed game anymore. It's closer to a service that adds content continuously, reacts to community trends, does collabs like Bridgerton.
Which works until it doesn't. Like, the question is whether more content is the same as better game.
And I think that's the tension. I've been around enough dev teams to know the people making this stuff genuinely care, but caring and having the structural freedom to fix core things, those aren't the same.
Right. So what are we actually watching for?
For me, Project X. If The Sims Insider's new gossip is even half right, what EA does next is the real signal, not another kit.
And honestly, Paralives launching changes the pressure environment. Not in a Sims is doomed way, more like competition makes everyone sharper.
Exactly. I keep coming back to the dev excitement angle.
Yeah.
If the people making Sims are genuinely into what Paralives is doing, that's not a threat signal. That's a creative scene getting more interesting.
The genre is expanding. Like a year ago, could you have said, here are 4 meaningful life Sims with different identities? Not really.
No way.
Now you've got Sims 4 as the live service giant, Paralives launching next week with that indie transparency energy, Seed going full macro scale. The shelf is actually filling up.
And for players, that's genuinely good. You're not locked into one option anymore.
Punchy. So what am I watching for? Paralives' first patch, because how a team responds to early access feedback tells you everything about where a game's actually going.
Oh, that's a good one. First patch energy is real.
It's the tell. Ship something, see how you handle the chaos after. That's the test.
Okay, that's a wrap on another episode of the Plumbob Report.
What a ride. Bridgerton drama, Paralives dropping raw gameplay, mod community getting their flowers, honestly a packed one.
The thing that stuck with me, even if you're not a Bridgerton fan, those build pieces have serious range. Gothic ballroom, Victorian manor, I'm already planning saves.
And the Paralives 45-minute drop per Sims community and a bunch of outlets today, that's not a trailer, that's a statement. Early access hits May 25th.
Cautiously optimistic over here. You know my Sims 3 legacy situation.
We know.
Bottom line this week, the life sim space is genuinely heating up, and it's a great time to be a fan.
Sool Simmers, subscribe, leave us a review, it really helps, and share your wildest Sim stories with us at Plumbob Report.
Thanks for hanging out with us. See you next week.